the reality of solo female traveling.
I wasn't planning to train hop through Europe in the middle of a train strike.
I don't even remember where I was, but I thought it was safe because it's definitely an adventure. Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to another video. I know this one's a day late. I was on a bus all day yesterday from Switzerland to Italy, so I didn't have the best time to film the intro, and I wanted to do a story time. So not Switzerland, I don't even remember where I was. Amsterdam was definitely an adventure. My hostel I thought was in a safe area. I wanted to come on here and do a story time of like the reality of solo female traveling, because yes, while it does seem like it is a very glamorous lifestyle, it does have its, of course, safety concerns, and Amsterdam was one of them. I initially didn't think it would be as unsafe as it ended up being, just because it is in Europe and it is very touristy, and I made sure I was staying right near the city center, which is normally decent. You just have to watch for pickpocketers, and I only go out during the daytime. When I do go out at night, I stay in my hostel. I make sure I have like a big group of friends, and I always have an exit buddy. When what I'm about to talk about happened, it was 8:30 in the morning. It was super bright out. I assumed places would be open because I hadn't been in Europe in a year. I forgot that places don't open till like 10. But nothing was open. I was walking. I have a video like going out for the day, ready for the trip, excited for my first my first country on this big backpacking trip.
Hey y'all, so I am on my way to the bus. It is way more peaceful than it is in the US at 7:30 in the morning.
And not even 2 seconds after the video or after that clip, I got surrounded by 6 men. So I was walking, and then these 2 men come out of the alley. So like right here, they come out of this alley and they come up to me and they're speaking Dutch, and they're like right here, right next to me, speaking Dutch. And I try saying like, I don't speak Dutch, I'm sorry. I do speak French, so a lot of places in Europe, if they don't speak English, they do speak French or some other language in Europe. They did not. They just kept repeating what they were saying to me, and I couldn't understand them, and so I just kept walking, because at that point, like, we weren't getting anywhere. And then these 2 other men come out, and then the 2 that were initially there are following me at this point, and the other 2 come up and they're talking to the other men in Dutch, like across from me, and then they're both following me, and then these 2 come out in front of me, so I'm surrounded by 6 Dutch men. And if you've never been to the Netherlands, they are like 6 feet tall individuals, and they were all dressed in black. Like I said, I thought it was safe because it was in the morning. It was broad daylight. I was downtown, but no one was out, and I made the comment about how no one was out. So now I'm surrounded by these 6 men. There was a woman walking in front of me, so I just speed up. I ignore them, even though they're still trying to talk to me and talking to each other. And like you know when you can tell someone's talking about you. Like, you could tell. And they were circling me and following me, and like they were in a U around me is the scary part. They weren't even like just following, they were in a U right here. And then there's a woman like 5-6 feet ahead of me who I thought was just like trying to ignore the whole thing, assuming that I knew them. So I walk faster to keep up with her, just to have like a buddy system of some kind. And she turns to me, and she looks like she had just gotten beat up. Like her lip was like punched in, and it looks like it was bad. And so of course I jumped, and I feel so bad because I did jump. But then she grabs my arm and stops, and so these men are all around us, and I'm like, wait. So I just keep walking, and I shake her off. I turn at the next street. I was like, I'm not walking down the street anymore. And thankfully the next turn was to like the area where all the public transportation is, and there were people on that one. My hostel, never mind it being in the red light district, was not in the safe area of downtown. 8:30 in the morning, not a safe time, even though you'd think it would be in broad daylight, not in any alleys. Like, it's not an alley. There were alleys around us, but that was not an alley. I had to walk through an alley to get away from them. I wanted to come on here and say, like, yes, that stuff still does happen. Yes, this stuff happens when you're least expecting it, but that is not a reason to not solo travel. I have been solo traveling for 2 years now, and I've only had 2 scary instances like that. And I mean, that's pretty good odds. And if you do your research, if you do like know to walk away, you know, some sort of self-defense, something, then it will work out. Yeah, just wanted to share a little reality of all of that. Now enjoy the rest of the vlog. I went through the countryside of the Netherlands, did a cheese tour and a wine tour and So I have lots and lots and lots of better footage coming up. I would just recommend, if you are a Christian or a solo female traveler, do not let Amsterdam dishearten you. Do not let it be your first solo trip unless it's like your dream or you're going to the countryside. It's just not for beginners. That's it. But I hope y'all enjoy.
Hey y'all, so I just landed in Amsterdam. I was going to head to the hostel, but I just found out that there's a train strike. And of course I'm planning to train hop through Europe in the middle of a train strike, so this is going to be super interesting. I'm supposed to be in Amsterdam for 2 nights. Hey y'all, we made it to the hostel. I am a hot mess. I am waiting to get a bed up here because I am super early, so they don't have anything available for me. They're gonna let me know when. I did order some food, so once I get a bed I'm gonna shower, probably take a nap or a rest for a little bit, and then I think I'm going to book a boat tour tonight. I most likely will book a boat tour tonight and go on the canal and then walk back. There's a DJ tonight, so then I'll prioritize meeting people tonight to hopefully have some sort of plans or events for tomorrow. If I don't meet anyone or don't have any plans, I am doing a countryside biking tour tomorrow and then exploring the red light district and doing a Heineken tour. Hey y'all, so I am on my way to the bus. It is way more peaceful than it is in the US at 7:30 in the morning. Hey y'all, so we are currently in France, something like that. It literally smells like chocolate, like and smells like you are in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like the smell of chocolate is just in the air, which is a nice change from the smell of other things in the city of Amsterdam. It is so cute and exactly what you would expect to find in like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, with the ducks everywhere and the windmills and the smell of chocolate and the hot cocoa and the castles in the background. It is absolutely amazing, and it's not even as cold as it looks.